Hi, it's Crystal Lee Whaley, California real estate broker. Okay, I've been looking for a house for months and months and months and I haven't been able to find one. Well, let me tell you how to fix it. Find out where you want to live. You can't be sitting there giving tons and tons of cities out in this county, that county, up here, down there, all around. It's not going to happen. Of course you're not going to find a house. The best thing to help narrow it down and not waste your time or my time or anyone else's time is to find out where you want to live. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, that doesn't work these days. In California, there's city after city after city, and a lot of other states too. But the thing you want to do first is find out which city you want to live in. Now, to help narrow it down, or if you're like, I really don't care, I'm not sure, start researching on the internet. Google's a great place to start. And then not only that, your schools, do you go to school, college, your jobs, what are your hobbies, what do you like doing? Where's your family located at? You know, do you like it cold, hot, desert? You know, there's 5 different types of terrains out here in California. That can help start narrowing it down. Okay, so that's the very first thing. I'll tell you what, three-quarters of the battle is the negotiation. Why don't you go check out some of the things that they give you, the list they give you, look at some of the neighborhoods. You might have these beautiful houses, but the neighborhoods might not be as great as what you were looking for. If you're, single, or if, not wanting children around, obviously you wouldn't want to be in a neighborhood that's got tons of schools everywhere and it's more of a family orientated neighborhood. So why don't you go research a little bit there, ask your realtor, tell them what you want. But the thing is you got to be on the ball and ready to make an offer ASAP, because if you end up waiting even just 1 or 2 days, that house could be off the market. All the good ones get gone fast. So if you're one of those type of people that I just want to wait, let's go look at it, next weekend, and after next weekend, well, let me decide if I want to put an offer in or not. That house is gone. You just wasted your time looking. So if you're going to start looking, you need to go out immediately and go check on those houses and put in offers right away that you want to get into. That's one of the biggest things right there, because the big cliche saying, you snooze, you lose, and it definitely takes part in this type of market that we're in 2010. So those are some few tips that you can do. But overall, getting your real price range. I think that's like the biggest thing right there too. A lot of companies and listing, banks are lowballing the offers because there are so many, not offers, but the purchase price. They're lowballing the purchase prices just to get you drawn into looking at it, so they can hurry up and get offers on it. But sometimes, let's say you have a $300,000 house listed, but the people might really want $400,000 for it, and they just dropped it just so you look at it and throw an offer in there. Okay, so why don't you, another thing about the realtor, they're going to do comps on the property. You're going to have to put in realistic offers. And then if you have like a $300,000 house, you did comps on it and you see it's worth $280, and you want to go ahead and throw in a $350 offer just because you can, sometimes you're not going to get seen, and you're like, wow, I offered more than that person did. Well, the fact of the matter is, it depends on what it appraises for. Unless you're paying cash and can remove all your contingencies as far as appraisals go, then, that's kind of pointless to even throw an offer overbidding in the first place. If you've got an extra 50, 100 grand to show you can make up the difference if it doesn't appraise, go on out. But if you're going to sit there and throw up offers on houses that obviously there's not enough comparable houses to support the value, that's just another waste of time. So, keep all these things in mind. But yeah, shopping, go out, look what you want. That's the best thing about shopping for houses. It should be fun. So the biggest thing I could basically say next is, the biggest thing I could say next is have your buyer's packet ready, okay? You can't be going out looking for offers if you don't have your approval yet, if you don't have your proof of funds yet, if you hadn't done any of that. Because once you find a house, they're going to want all that stuff to begin with. So there's no need to go out looking for houses until you have your offer package ready with all this stuff. And don't forget to get your earnest money deposit too. That's something that all needs to be ready, because if you see that house that you love, you need to put an offer on it right away. And that means being ready to put an offer in it right away. So those are some tips to where you're not going to be sitting there looking for months. And I'm a very aggressive agent. All my clients usually find their house in just a few weeks, and that's why. So those are my biggest tips of what I go through and what I do to make sure that we get in the house that you want fast as possible. So have a good day, and contact me with any questions or concerns. Thanks.